Welcome to another great video by Exam Sam Study Aids and Media. In this video, we're going to look at Accuplacer, QAS, Quantitative Reasoning, Algebra, and Statistics. In particular, we will focus on concepts related to visual data and sets in this video. Here are the instructions for the Accuplacer Quantitative Reasoning, Algebra, and Statistics practice test on visual data and sets. In this video, you will review all of the visual data concepts on the Accuplacer QAS Quantitative Reasoning, Algebra, and Statistics exam. You will see pie charts, line graphs, bar charts, tables, and other visual data. You will also learn how to work with sets. There are 10 different exercises for you to try. You will see the answers and explanations after each exercise. Get our Accuplacer Quantitative Reasoning, Algebra, and Statistics online practice exams or PDF downloads. The questions are in the same format as the real exam, and there are in-depth explanations for each question. Please see the links in the description below the video. Here is the Accuplacer QAS Quantitative Reasoning, Algebra, and Statistics Practice Question 1 on visual data. Now pause to read the question. The pie chart is shown on the next screen. Here is the pie chart. Now please pause to answer the question. Let's go on to the answer to question 1. The correct answer is C. Please note that the answer continues on the next screen. Now pause to read the solution. Here is the final part of the solution. Now pause to read and study the information. Here is the Accuplacer QAS Visual Data Practice Question 2. Now pause to read the question below. The chart is shown on the next screen. Here is the chart for question 2. Now pause to answer the question. Let's go to the answer to question 2. The correct answer is C. Now pause to study the solution. Here is the Accuplacer Next Generation QAS Visual Data Question 3. Now pause to read the question. The figure is shown on the next screen. Here is the figure for question 3. Now pause to answer the question. Let's go to the answer to question 3. The correct answer is A. Please pause to read the information. Here is the Accuplacer QAS Visual Data Question 4. Now pause to study the graph and answer the question. Let's go to the answer to question 4. The correct answer is B. Please note that the explanation continues on the next screen. Now pause to read the information. Here is the final part of the answer to question 4. Now pause to read the information. Let's move on to the Accuplacer Next Generation QAS Visual Data Question 5. Here is the bar chart. You will see the bar chart with the question again on the next screen. Now pause to study the data and to answer the question. Let's move on to the answer to question 5. The correct answer is C. Now pause to study the solution. Moving on now to the Accuplacer QAS Visual Data question 6. Please study the line graph below. You will see the line graph again on the next screen with the question. Here is question 6. Now pause to study the data and answer the question. Let's go to the answer to question 6. The correct answer is D. Now pause to read the information. Let's go to the Accuplacer Next Generation QAS Visual Data question 7. Here is the bar chart. You will see the bar chart with the question again on the next screen. Now pause to study the data and to answer the question. Let's go to the answer to question 7. The correct answer is C. Now pause to read the explanation. The explanation continues on the next screen. Here is the final part of the answer to question 7. If you have found this question difficult, please see our other video on Accuplacer statistics for the QAS exam. Moving on now to the next generation Accuplacer Quantitative Reasoning Algebra and Statistics Practice Test question 8. You will notice that this question and the two following questions are on the concept of sets. Now pause to read the information and to answer the question. Let's go on to the answer to question 8. The correct answer is C. Please read the following screens carefully for information on unions and intersections in sets. The answer continues on the next screen. Please pause to study the information. Here is the final part of the answer to question 8. Please pause to study the information. Let's move on to the next generation Accuplacer QAS practice question 9. Now pause to study the information and answer the question. Let's go on now to the answer to question 9. The correct answer is D. For questions on sets, you need to pay close attention to any parentheses in the questions. Now press pause to read the information. The solution continues on the next screen. Here is the final part of the solution to question 9. Now pause to study the information. We'll go on now to the next generation Accuplacer QAS practice question number 10. Now pause to read the information and answer the question. Let's move on to the answer to question 10. The correct answer is A. Now pause to read the information. The solution continues on the next screen. Here is the final part of the solution to question 10. Now pause to study the information. If you need more help with math, get our great publication, Accuplacer Next Generation Math Practice Test Questions by Exam Sam. The book is available on Amazon and also as a PDF download. Please see the links in the description below the video. Please see our other Accuplacer videos on quantitative reasoning, statistics, functions, advanced algebra, reading, and writing. That is the end of the Accuplacer QAS Quantitative Reasoning, Algebra, and Statistics Practice Test for the Next Generation exam, with an emphasis on visual data and sets. Thanks so much for joining us, and please subscribe to our channel for more great exam practice videos.